Hey Yankees fans, hope you're ready because we have some incredible updates to break down today. The Bronx Bombers have been buzzing with activity over the past few hours, and if you consider yourself a true supporter, you'll want to stick around for every detail. The off-season has been intense, full of transactions, whispers, and roster decisions that could shape the opening of the season. Today, we are diving straight into the heart of it all, covering everything from roster moves to potential lineup reinforcements, and even a surprising twist involving a familiar player. Let's start with the news that has finally given fans some clarity. Infielder and outfielder Marco Luciano has officially been assigned to Triple-A Scranton/Wilkes-Barre. This comes after weeks of uncertainty, as he had been on the designated for assignment carousel, moving from team to team through waivers. For Luciano, this means he has cleared waivers and will continue his journey with the Yankees organization, albeit off the major league roster for now. While it is not the glory spot every player dreams of, there is relief in knowing where he stands as spring training approaches. Marco Luciano, at 24 years old, carries a fascinating story of potential and perseverance. Once considered a premier prospect with the San Francisco Giants, Luciano's early career was full of promise. Originally a shortstop, he was viewed as a potential successor to Brandon Crawford in San Francisco. However, his path in the upper levels of the minors proved challenging. Defensive struggles led to a move to left field, and with the Giants' roster adjustments, his opportunities at shortstop dwindled. Still, the bat and raw talent remained enticing to teams willing to take a calculated risk on a player of his caliber. Looking at his numbers, Luciano presents a classic high-risk, high-reward profile. Over the past 2 seasons in Triple-A, he has made 939 plate appearances, hitting 33 home runs in the hitter-friendly Pacific Coast League. His eye at the plate has been strong, walking in roughly 16% of his trips, but strikeouts have been a persistent issue, with nearly 30% of his minor league at-bats ending in strikeouts. In limited major league opportunities, he struggled to adjust, posting a slash line under 220 in batting average, 286 in on-base percentage, and 304 in slugging. Despite these challenges, his youth and former top prospect status continued to attract interest. The Yankees' plan appears to be focused on depth and opportunity. By assigning him to Triple-A, they secure his presence within the organization while providing a chance to refine skills and potentially contribute at the major league level during the season. Interestingly, although Luciano spent the previous season solely in the outfield, the Yankees list him as an infielder/outfielder, which suggests they might experiment with him on the dirt again. As a right-handed hitter, he also offers balance to a lineup heavily skewed towards left-handed bats. This could be a strategic move, especially with spring training just around the corner, as the team seeks to ensure versatility and depth throughout the season. Beyond Luciano, the Yankees are still actively looking to reinforce their lineup, particularly seeking a right-handed bat to counterbalance the existing left-handed heavy order. While the offseason has seen a limited supply of available right-handed hitters, the front office is reported to be pursuing targets that fit a specific need. Ty France has emerged as a prime candidate, offering not only a solid bat but also defensive versatility across multiple positions. Last season, France split his time between the Minnesota Twins and Toronto Blue Jays, providing him with current American League experience that could translate directly to the Yankees' divisional battles. His numbers from the past season were steady, with a batting average around 257, an on-base percentage exceeding 320, and a slugging percentage over 360, along with 7 home runs and 52 runs batted in. Defense is another area where France shines. In the previous season, he posted 10 outs above average, a mark that indicates elite value in the field. His ability to cover first, second, and third base provides the Yankees with lineup flexibility, which is particularly valuable when injuries or matchup considerations arise. Pairing his versatility with the existing core allows the team to balance the batting order while maintaining a competitive defensive setup. With spring training on the horizon, securing a player like France could be the key to creating a more balanced and resilient roster for the challenges of the regular season. Of course, not all moves have favored the Yankees directly. Outfielder Michael Chauney, who briefly joined the organization through waivers, has been claimed by the Los Angeles Dodgers. Chauny's journey has been emblematic of the whirlwind nature of this offseason, bouncing between multiple clubs in a short span of time. While his major league batting statistics have been underwhelming, his defensive skills and speed have made him an asset for teams looking to enhance depth without significant long-term investment. For the Yankees, losing Chauny may sting slightly, but it also underscores the competitive nature of waiver claims and the importance of having multiple options in the system. Chauny's defensive metrics highlight why teams continue to pursue him despite offensive struggles. His range and ability to impact games on the base paths, combined with a minor league option still available, make him a player that can be strategically utilized as a fourth or fifth outfielder. While the Dodgers' claim removes that immediate option from the Yankees' control, the organization's focus remains on internal depth and strategic acquisitions that can provide both offensive and defensive flexibility. This scenario also illustrates the fine margins in roster construction, where decisions must balance immediate need against long-term potential. Meanwhile, the Yankees' attention remains sharply focused on reinforcing key positions. The combination of Luciano remaining in Triple-A, ongoing pursuit of a right-handed bat, such as Ty France, and the management of other roster moves reflects a calculated approach to building a competitive team. With spring training imminent, every decision counts, and the front office appears committed to addressing vulnerabilities in the lineup while maximizing depth. Fans can expect a few more roster adjustments before the season officially kicks off, as the team continues to evaluate talent and ensure that the Bronx Bombers are prepared for the grind ahead. Spring training will be the proving ground for many of these decisions. Players like Luciano will have the opportunity to demonstrate their readiness for the major league roster, while potential acquisitions like France may influence how the lineup shapes up against divisional rivals. The balance between left-handed and right-handed hitters, the integration of versatile defenders, and the strategic allocation of playing time all become critical in the early weeks of the season. Each move carries implications not just for immediate performance, but for roster management over the next several years. As the Yankees move forward, the narrative is clear. Depth, flexibility, and calculated risks will define the early season approach. Players who show promise in Triple-A or offer utility across multiple positions will be closely watched, and decisions made now will ripple through the season. The front office is clearly aware of the challenges and has demonstrated a willingness to explore multiple avenues to strengthen the team. For fans, this means staying alert to updates, analyzing roster shifts, and anticipating how these moves will play out once the regular season begins. The focus on right-handed bats, in particular, underscores a critical point in the Yankees' strategy. With the team heavily dependent on left-handed power, adding balance is not just about creating variety at the plate. It is about countering opposing pitching strategies, especially left-handed starters who can neutralize the existing core. Integrating a player like France or another right-handed option could significantly alter the dynamics of the lineup, offering protection for key hitters and increasing the team's adaptability in game situations. In this environment, every transaction tells a story, and every roster decision signals a broader strategy. Maintaining a mix of established talent, emerging prospects, and versatile acquisitions ensures the Yankees remain competitive while navigating injuries, slumps, and the unpredictable nature of a long season. Fans watching closely will notice how these strategic choices manifest in lineups, in game decisions, and ultimately, in wins and losses that define the season. As we continue diving into the Yankees' off-season developments, let's turn our attention to how spring training will shape the roster. With pitchers and catchers reporting soon, every day counts, and the coaching staff will have a full slate of evaluations to conduct. Players like Marco Luciano will be under the microscope, not only to assess whether his Triple-A assignment can translate into major league readiness, but also to see how he responds to coaching adjustments and exposure against higher-level pitching. Spring training is always a proving ground, and for Luciano, it is an opportunity to remind everyone why he was once considered a top prospect. Spring training will also be the first real look at potential right-handed acquisitions, and how they fit into the Yankees' plan for lineup balance. If Ty France or another right-handed bat joins the team, evaluating their chemistry with the existing roster will be key. How they handle the short porch in right field, adjust to Yankee Stadium's unique dimensions, and respond to major league pitching will all play a role in determining where they slot in the batting order. The Yankee staff will need to manage these pieces carefully, ensuring that right-handed hitters complement the left-handed power while also providing coverage in multiple positions on the field. Defense will remain a priority during this period. One of the lessons from recent seasons is that even the most potent lineup cannot thrive without solid defensive support. Players like France, who offer versatility across first, second, and third base, bring value beyond their bat. The Yankees have historically emphasized strong defensive fundamentals, and with spring training as a testing ground, the coaching staff will be evaluating not only skill, but also positioning, reaction times, and decision-making under pressure. The goal is to ensure the infield remains reliable, whether dealing with routine plays or high-stakes situations that can swing momentum in a single game. Beyond individual performance, team chemistry and lineup cohesion will be under scrutiny. Integrating new additions into the roster isn't just about talent. It's also about how players work together, communicate on the field, and respond to the demands of a long season. The Yankees have a mix of veterans and young talent, and the challenge lies in balancing experience with energy and potential. Spring training games, while not official, provide a valuable opportunity to see how this chemistry develops in real time. For players on the bubble, like Luciano, performing well in these environments can make the difference between remaining in Triple-A or earning a spot on the major league roster. Off the field, the Yankees front office has been quietly strategizing about depth and contingency plans. Injuries are inevitable over a season that stretches across 162 games, and having players who can fill multiple roles is a competitive advantage. Luciano offers a potential internal solution, while France or a similar right-handed bat could address both lineup balance and positional coverage. The management team has made it clear that flexibility is a cornerstone of their approach. This strategy reflects lessons learned from previous seasons, where a lack of options at key positions sometimes left the team vulnerable. Meanwhile, the loss of Michael Chauncey to the Dodgers highlights the competitive nature of the waiver wire and player acquisitions. While it may seem like a minor setback, it emphasizes the importance of timing and opportunity in roster management. Players who offer speed, defense, and minor league options remain highly sought after, even if their offensive numbers are modest. For the Yankees, this serves as a reminder to maintain vigilance in monitoring available talent and to act decisively when a player can fill a pressing need. It's a chess game where each move can have long-term implications for both depth and performance. As spring training unfolds, the pitching staff will also be under intense evaluation. While this discussion has largely focused on the lineup and position players, the synergy between hitters and pitchers is critical. The Yankees' rotation, bullpen, and bench arms must all work in harmony with the offensive strategy, including the integration of right-handed bats. Coaching adjustments, pitch selection, and situational awareness will be emphasized throughout early games, preparing the team for the grind of the regular season. In many ways, the outcomes of spring training set the tone for the first month of play, giving insight into which players are ready and which areas may require further reinforcement. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. Whispers are growing louder around the Yankees' inner circle, and they all seem to trace back to the same towering figure. According to sources close to the clubhouse, Aaron Judge has reached a boiling point, privately demanding elite reinforcements and making it clear that patience is wearing thin. The word circulating is not about anger for show, but about leadership drawn in hard lines. Contend now, or risk uncomfortable truths surfacing about the direction of the franchise. Judge, the face of the team and its emotional compass, is said to have banged the table in conversations with decision-makers, stressing that a roster built on half measures will not carry the weight of championship expectations. Those familiar with the exchanges describe them as calm but firm, the tone of a captain who understands both the present window and the unforgiving future. The implication, as the rumor goes, is stark. Without decisive action, the curtain shielding internal debates and missed opportunities could be pulled back. It's not difficult to see why Judge's voice carries such gravity. A product of Fresno State, he was selected in the first round of the 2013 draft and climbed steadily until his major league debut, becoming not just a cornerstone outfielder, but a symbol of the Yankees' modern identity. His stature extends beyond the batter's box. Teammates reportedly look to him as a barometer of ambition. Speculation now centers on whether the front office will heed the message. Some insiders suggest the threat to expose isn't about scandal, but about candor, Judge speaking openly about gaps between rhetoric and reality. In the Bronx, where silence often protects tradition, that possibility alone feels seismic. For now, nothing is official, but the rumor mill insists the captain has made his stance unmistakably clear. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.